It's Tuesday, the 29th of August 2023, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates, the vendors and the challenges reset, and we've got a chance for new content to get into the game. Well, stay tuned for info related to Season of the Witch. We got Crota's End returning at the end of the week. We've got Banshee's weekly weapons and what is in the Eververse store this week. If you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content. Okay, let's check out the weekly reset items for the week. First up this week, we have new story. It is week 2 of Season of the Witch, so we can continue the Bladed Path quest. So make sure you check out the latest story beats in the Helm, and that is going to be, no doubt, a very, very exciting week. Next up, we've got Crota's End returning. That is coming on Friday. I'm here in the Legends tab in the Director, where of course you can access the Vox Obscura mission this week as well. Very, very exciting, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Crota's End is going to be returning, and it is going to be interesting to see what changes Bungie have in store for us with this reprised raid. So we've got a whole load of weapons, plus Necrochasm, that is coming back, the exotic auto rifle, plus some excellent looking armor. As I just mentioned, new to the exotic mission rotator this week, we got Vox Obscura. That one is back. That means a returning craftable exotic with a dead messenger. That of course is a wave frame grenade launcher. That is now craftable, so that is going to be really, really good. I'm going to be jumping into that later on today. Plus we've got Season of the Risen armor and Season of the Risen weapons. So you will need to own Witch Queen to play this mission, but if you do, good luck jumping into that one. Let's check out the featured content for the week. So the featured raid for the week is the Garden of Salvation. And the featured dungeon for the week, well, that one is over on Savathun's Throne World, and that one is the Spire of the Watcher. In terms of the Nightfall for the week, we've got the Heist Battleground on the Moon. Also, we've got the Braytech Osprey rocket launcher back. That is the featured weapon for the week. In terms of trials this week, well, it's actually taking 2 weeks off. It's going to be back on the 15th with Igneous Hammer as the reward. We've got Crota's End coming back this week, the reprised raid. And then Iron Banner is next week. Well, next up, let's have a look at week 2 of seasonal challenges. So we've got Acolyte's Ascent 2, so complete week 2 of the Bladed Path quest. And explore the arcane arts by identifying minor arcana cards that elect on a divination in the Athenaeum. Then we got Legend Spire, so complete Savathun Spire on Legend difficulty. That was also added into the game today. We've got Wisps and Whispers, so draw Whisper cards from the deck of Whispers in Savathun Spire, or the Altars of Summoning to earn powerful bonuses. Then you've got Absolutely Stunning, so stun champions, that is 50 champions. And Most Dangerous Prey, so defeat Guardians in Gambit or Crucible. Then you've got Bank, Kill, Repeat. Earn points by banking moats, defeating blockers, and defeating Guardians in Gambit. Next up, let's have a look at the featured raid content for the week. Or the raid challenges first, then we'll look at the featured raid. So, first of all, Deepstone Crypt over on Europa. Copies of copies. That is your challenge this week. Next, we go down to Savathun's Throne World. Devour the Disciple, and the challenge there is Looping Catalyst. Going into the Legends tab with the Vault of Glass. It's Wait for It. And then over on King's Fall, we have Hands Off. And finally then, we've got the Garden of Salvation, and of course, that is the featured raid for the week. Worth checking in on the exotic mission rotator. So last week we had the Presage mission, where you could get the Dead Man's Tale. This week it's the Vox Obscura, and of course you can get hold of that exotic weapon once again. And this one is the Dead Messenger. That is the Waveframe grenade launcher. So make sure you get hold of that this week. That's going to be really good jumping back into the Vox Obscura. Next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week. So the Nightfall, Well, that is going to be the Heist Battlegrounds on the Moon with the Braytech Osprey rocket launcher as a reward. In terms of Vanguard Ops, we've got a Void Surge and a Strand Surge, so that will help you get through those. Next up, Crucible. Got Zone Control available. Mayhem is your rotating playlist. In Crucible Labs as well, worth going in there to try out the new game mode Relic. And in the competitive division, we've also got another opportunity to get the Mercurial Overreach. No trials this week. That is taking a 2-week break. As I mentioned before, that's going to be back on the 15th, and the Igneous Hammer is going to be your reward. In terms of Gambit this week, do 3 Gambit matches, you get some Pinnacle gear, and it is double XP for Gambit this week, so if you like Gambit, well, this is the week to do it. Well, we are in the tower, as always, on Tuesday. It is reset day. Check out the weekly weapons from Banshee 44. We've got the Arsenic Bite 4B. Agile Bowstring, Compact Arrow Shaft, Snapshot Sights, Explosive Head. That is good for PvP. Got the Shattered Cipher, Fluted Barrel, Accurized Rounds, Auto-Loading Holster and Snapshot Sights. Also pretty good for PvP. Got Night Watch, Corkscrew Rifling, Appended Mag, Threat Detector, Multi-Kill Clip. Another good PvP weapon, so we're doing pretty well on PvP this week. Polygonal Rifling, High Caliber Rounds, Perpetual Motion, Multi-Kill. Again, that is good for PvP, so some good PvP weapons here. And then we've got the Gallo RR3, Extended Barrel, Extended Mag, Ensemble, Focus Fury, and Omolon Fluid Dynamics. Next up, Legal Action 2, Chamber Compensator, Accurized Rounds, Moving Target, Rampage. The Urvandil FR6, Corkscrew Rifling, Projection Fuse, Stats for All, Elemental Capacitor, Omolon Fluid Dynamics. Got the Stochastic Variable here, Chamber Compensator, High Caliber Rounds, Ambitious Assassin, and Quick Draw. Harsh Language. You can already see this one's going to be good. Counter Mass, Implosion Rounds, Field Prep, Disruption Break, Field Tested. That is pretty good. Then we have Bull Bore on the Taipan 4FR, Liquid Coils, Fragile Focus, Firing Line. Firing Line always good, especially with that raid coming up this week. It's a Viced Stinger weapon as well. Finally, the Naz Redden Sword, Hungry Edge, Burst Guard, Flash Counter, Valiant Charge, and Field Tested. Those are your weekly weapons from Banshee 44. Let's go over to the Eververse store. See what Tess has for us for Bright Dust. We've got Cursed Azure. Erebos Glance. I like that. Look at that. The Pyramid Entrance. We've also got the A Violent Exorcism. Another ornament for Arbalest there. Got the Chalice Projection. We've got the Mara Multi-Tool. The Mida Multi-Tool, of course. Overpacked. We have Wings of the Firebird. Look at that. For all you solar subclass fans out there. The Astrologic Shell. Very Dreaming City themed. We've got Scene Clapper. And go. And go. He's not going to go. And then we've got Stargazer. We've got the Vex Incursion Entrance. The Cannon Fodder. Bit too literal, that one for me. We've got the Capsule Gang Entrance. We've got Butterbark. Shout out to DMG. Hope he's doing well over there at Riot. We've got Oiled Gunmetal. Looking pretty good. I like that. Atmospheric Glow. And Warbrick. Well, that is going to be about it for your weekly reset information this week on the 29th of August 2023. I think the big news this week, well, we've got a lot of news. Crota's End is coming back on Friday. Going to be very, very exciting. We've got the Vox Obscura gone into the rotation on the exotic mission rotator. Plus, we got all that new story to get into. So a really, really busy week in Destiny 2. But let me know down in the comments what you're getting up to in Destiny 2 this week. We'd love to hear from you. But that is it for this weekly reset information for Destiny 2 this week on August the 29th, 2023. Well, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great week in Destiny 2, and I'll see you soon.